A quiet evening, Jonah is alone, when he suddenly hears God's voice.
Jonah, go to Nineveh. The people there are wicked, and I want you to warn them. Tell them to change their ways before it's too late.
Jonah, nervous, whispering to himself.
Nineveh, that city is full of terrible people. They don't deserve mercy. I can't do this.
Instead of obeying, Jonah rushes to the harbor and boards a ship to Tarshish, far away from Nineveh. He thinks he can escape God's plan, but he is wrong. The ship sails into deep waters. Suddenly, dark clouds gather, winds howl, and waves crash violently against the vessel.
This storm came out of nowhere. We're all going to sink.
Pray to your gods. Maybe one of them will save us.
Jonah, feeling guilty, knows exactly why this is happening. He steps forward, drenched in rain.
This is my fault. I tried to run from God, and now he has sent this storm. The only way to save yourselves is to throw me into the sea.
Sailors hesitant. We can't just throw you overboard. But as the storm grows stronger, they have no choice. They lift Jonah and toss him into the raging sea. And instantly, the storm stops. The sailors watch in shock as the waves calm. As Jonah sinks into the deep, he thinks it's the end. But suddenly, massive shadow moves beneath him. Before he can react, a giant fish swallows him whole. Jonah finds himself alive, sitting in total darkness inside the creature's belly. Jonah whispering, hands trembling.
I should be dead, but I'm not. God, I was wrong. I tried to run from you, but I know now I can't. Please, forgive me.
For 3 days and nights, Jonah prays, reflecting on his mistake. Then, in a miraculous moment, the giant fish swims toward land and spits Jonah out onto the shore. Preaching in Nineveh? Jonah, exhausted but determined, finally enters Nineveh. He stands in the city square and raises his voice.
Listen, people of Nineveh. In 40 days, God will destroy this city if you do not change your ways.
To Jonah's surprise, the people actually listen. Even the king removes his royal robes and wears sackcloth, a sign of repentance. Nineveh's king.
Jonah is right. We have done evil. Let us all turn away from wickedness and ask God for mercy.
The entire city repents, fasting and praying. Seeing this, God chooses to forgive them. Jonah watches from a hill, arms crossed, fuming with frustration.
This isn't fair. Nineveh deserved to be punished.
As he sits in the scorching sun, God makes a plant grow beside him, giving him shade. Jonah sighs in relief, enjoying the cool shade. But the next morning, the plant withers and dies.
Why did the plant die? That was my shade.
God gently.
Jonah, you cared so much for this small plant, but you are angry that I saved an entire city of people. Should I not have mercy on them, just as I had mercy on you?
Jonah finally understands. The story ends, leaving us with a powerful lesson. You can't run from God. Mercy is for everyone. God's ways are wiser than ours.